Hello guys, Alex the Grand Pioneer. I hope you're well. Today I've got a video for you that's been requested quite a lot actually. We've got MX-5 2007 model. So as we all know, the original unit, the stereo unit in there is pretty basic. There's not a lot going on there. So I've got a solution here, the upgrade. This is from Idoing. This unit, from the spec that I've read on the website and also the reviews, is pretty good. So I'm really excited to find out today. And also it comes with its own case, so obviously you don't have to buy aftermarket adapters or whatever. Everything comes included already, so you can put your fan control units into it as well. I'm going to show you today how to remove the old one and how to fit this one, how it works, and do a little quick demo on it as well. So for this unit, I'll put the link in the description below for you, but you can also get a lot of extras for it, so that will be there as well. And also I've managed to get a discount code which should help you out when you're ordering yours if you're interested. So do check it out in the description below. And yeah, if that's something you're interested in, let's get started. Right guys, so the unboxing is pretty easy. It comes well packed, which I had it out already to have a look. You got the instructions in there with explanation of every connector and everything that you get in your pack. The instructions are pretty good, to be honest. So all the stuff is there, depending on which unit you got. So that's all good. There's another one for the plugs, and it shows you where everything goes, what you're replacing. So really clear on that. Then you have got the bag full of the connectors, and you actually get the plastic trim tools to help you remove the original trims without scratching anything. The antenna is there, so obviously there's lots of wiring. And the best bit about it, everything has got a little tag on it, mic, everything else, it's all tagged, so really well done with that. There's another bag with the adapter for your original one, so it connects into that, like it shows you in the instructions. Also the extension for the antenna connector there. Now my one came with an extra, which is the rear camera. This will be a video that I'm going to be doing apart, how to install, what's the best way to route the reverse camera. Right, and that's the unit itself. Like I say, it comes well packed. You can't really complain about that. And here we are. Look at that, that's beautiful. That is really nice. Obviously you got the protective cover on it still, hence why you got little marks on there. But yeah, the actual plastic, the finish in it is really nice and shiny, so that looks good. Really light. Obviously the control units they go in here, they're going to bolt on into there, so you got two cutouts there for it to bolt into. All the connectors, all the protectors are there for the GPS, 4G, and again all the plugs like it explains in your instructions. Right guys, so I've put my roof down and obviously got everything on the seat there, all the wiring and the unit. Right guys, so here, like I say, all going to depend on what type of cover you got here. So this one ends here, so it doesn't go under it. So literally all you have to do is get your finger on the end of it and push it forward, and it just pops off. As you can see, there's just plastic clips holding it in. If your one obviously goes further down, because I've seen some, I think it's mainly in the States, it goes further down, then you will have to take this whole console off. But like I said, this one, you either use a plastic trim tool and pry it in there, and obviously it pops off, or you get your finger right on the end of it and just push it forward like that. Obviously if you've got two hands, just hold it so it doesn't fly away, and pop it out like that. So just like it's in there. At this point all you have to do literally is undo the screw that you got here, one Phillips screw here and the other Phillips screw on this side, and then you're ready to pop the unit out. So what comes out is this section from the bottom here all around to there, apart from obviously this little bit here, the top with the hazard light. All this is going to come off, it's just held with clips in there. But if you do need to take this bit off, what you need to do, I got flat blade screwdriver here, so To pop that off, I ideally use the plastic trim tool, to be honest, just to avoid damaging the trims. So you need to push all the way forward. You got one Phillips screw there, the other Phillips screw there, undo them two, and then the other one will be, so use the flat blade screwdriver to pop this bit off. And there's another Phillips screw in there. And once you're done them, you can undo this gear knob, and this pops out as well. So you can remove the whole panel out. There's going to be a connector under the window regulator there, so you need to unplug that. But like I said, if your ones were just covers like this, then you don't need to do any of this. You just can carry on. This is what we're going to do now. Right guys, so to avoid causing any damage to the unit, especially the new one, what I would advise doing is pulling the gear stick back and using a rag or something just to cover it up so it doesn't scratch the unit, and the same for the handbrake, you can cover that up as well. Like I said, just to avoid mainly the new unit going in. And now we're going to do the Phillips screws on the sides there, one on the other side, and then the unit will pop out. So at this point you just grab it at the back there and push it towards you, just give it a wiggle, and as you can see it just comes out like that. And this is where it helps having all these covers to avoid any damage. So now you have got a few plugs that you're going to need to remove. There's one which is the antenna, unplug it. There's the other one that you need to squeeze, I'll show you in a second once the unit is out of the way. You need to squeeze the tab at the bottom, unplug it. And then you got the other one which is control units for the fan. So squeeze the tab in, give it a wiggle, and it comes out. And that's the old unit out. So like I said, the plug was connected there, antenna was connected there, and the other unit was connected at the bottom there. So for that, you just have to squeeze the tabs at the bottom there to unplug it, give it a wiggle. The same with this one, you need to squeeze the tab and it comes unplugged. And the antenna one, usually people say that it's quite tight in there, that you only got a little gap, but actually if you give it a wiggle you can pull it out a little bit more, because there's a little bit of tape holding it further in. But yeah, it comes out quite well as soon as you pull it out of there, so that's enough room to connect the new unit. Right, so now I've got a bit of a cloth there. I'm gonna put the units down, and what we need to do is undo 4 screws to remove our heater controls. So get 4 of them out, and then obviously install it on this unit here. Be careful so you don't crack anything, but as you can see, look at a huge difference between the units here. Obviously I know that's not part of it, but that is a massive difference. This is so light compared to this one. Right, so just remove that, and it should fit straight into the new one. Get this out of the way. There we are, that's in there. So just double check obviously, because there's a little bit of movement, so you can readjust it if you need to. Just make sure they're obviously sitting all spot on in the middle without any gaps. So that's looking pretty good. Looks really nice, to be honest. I like the finish on it, on the plastic. There's no defects anywhere, so that looks brilliant. The other thing you need to do, guys, while you're here is remove the white clips that you got there. They're locators for them to put on the new unit. So that's what's going to hold the unit in place. So you can use a little hook tool. You just need to open them up basically, and they will come off. It might take a little bit of messing about because they're locking in place. So you might need 2 flat blade screwdrivers actually, sorry. Not just one. So get both of them on there, open it up a little bit, just enough, so don't snap it, just enough, and they come off like that, as you can see. So literally just insert them on a new one. And while we're here, guys, just so you can see the difference between both units, I mean, look at that, that's a huge difference. Definitely going to tidy up the car, make it look a lot more modern as well. That's very nice, and like I said, really nice finish on the plastic. Alright guys, so just to explain everything again, like I said, the instructions they give you is really good, because some of the units I installed in the past, they didn't have any explanations to what each thing was and where it goes. So in this case, everything is labelled up there perfectly fine. So this is the optional stuff. I'm not going to be fitting this. This is the 4G antenna. Like I said, you only fit this if you're going to have a spare SIM card, which is, you're going to go, where is it? Sorry, try to label this out. There you go, that's the other connector. So this is where the SIM card goes in case you want to have 4G or 5G, in this case, in your unit. So I'm not going to be fitting that, but it's really easy to fit that. Again, it all explains on there how it goes. So this is the GPS antenna. Again, this is depending if you're going to use the GPS of the unit or not. Some of you are going to use the phone to connect to the unit and then go from there. Here we got the adapter for the microphone. So that obviously plugs into the back of the unit, and the microphone, which is external microphone, this thing here with a double-sided tape on it. So that plugs into that, so that's fine. If you want it closer to you, just to let you know straight away, there is a built-in microphone in the unit, and it is actually pretty good. When I had it fitted, I tried to make a phone call, and obviously the other person was listening to me pretty well. This is the main plug that you're going to need, obviously, to plug into the back of a unit. This is where the power and everything else comes in. This will plug into the vehicle, the original plug that we had. Again, the GPS antenna there. This is for the camera. And again, everything's labeled up, so it's all clear. Then you got the USB adapters, so that's one of them. And then you got another one here with two of them. So plenty of USB adapters. And this is your audio in and out. In case you want to connect the subwoofers or whatever, so it's all there. So yeah guys, I'm just going to plug it in. I'm also going to be doing a video part on the reverse camera, but it'll be a separate video. Right, so the main plugs for me today here guys is this one, obviously, like I said, for the power. So push that in, so it clips in, that's good. And one of the USB ones, it's more than long enough to get into your glove box. So that goes with the 4 connectors, they can only go there. So that's that connected as well. The antenna goes in there, which is the original one. And if you want to connect GPS one, which is this unit here, like I say, it depends how you're going to be using the unit. If you're going to be using it on or connecting your phone to it, then I'm pretty sure you're not going to need this. But if you're going to use the GPS from the actual unit, then please do. All you have to do is obviously take this cover off, screw it into there, and this unit usually goes on top of the dash for the better signal, so you can guide it through in there, through the glove box and up to the trim. The microphone is the same. If you want to use the microphone, I'm going to show you what's the best way to route it in a second, but this is all we need to power up the unit and to have the USB. And all we have to plug in now is obviously the control unit for the fan and also the antenna, and that's pretty much it. As I mentioned, for the microphone guys, the best place I would say, I mean obviously it's your opinion where you would like it, but I would say probably the best one will be on top here if you want it there. And if you do want to use the external wall for the better sound, then I would probably recommend putting it somewhere here. Just make sure obviously the wiring is tidy, and to get it through there it's really easy. You literally got access there, so just push it through. There we are. So you got plenty of wire, so just guide it in here as tidy as you can. The cover comes off anyway, and look, it just comes out there nice and easy. You can put it behind that cover, and there you go. So it's pretty tidy. Just stick it on there and job done. Right guys, the same goes for the USB connector. That is really easy. You literally just need to poke it through here and it goes straight into your glove box there without a problem. Nice and easy. Like I say, MX-5 is really easy with things like that. So you can have it tidy in there. Now again, do use the cover so you don't scratch the screen. Plug in the control unit at the bottom first. You kind of have to go by the touch on that. Right, so touch and feel. Now we've got the main plug. Just be careful so you don't bend any connectors on there. There's only one way you can connect it. That's it, clipped in. And the antenna, that goes all the way. So I'm not exactly showing you much, but it goes all the way to this side here. Plug it in for good contact. There we are. And because we've got the white clips on now, you literally, all you have to do is just push it in. There you go, lovely jubbly. And all you need now is your 2 screws. Right, so both of the screws are in. Now we need to put the covers back in. They're just nice and easy to clip back in. There you go, lovely. And the same on this side. There we are, that's all clipped in. Right guys, so everything's in there. It's time to turn the ignition on and see if the power's up. And obviously also gonna need to, there you go, it's all on now. It's brilliant, so that's the main menu, all working, that's looking good. We're gonna be going through all of this in a second. Okay, so I readjusted my camera, hopefully gonna focus on this now. So we've got the main screen here, and the first thing I do, or I've done, is when you go to device and settings, is go to your sound, and obviously you got keypad tone, which is when you connect it keeps beeping every time you touch it, so just turn it off, and that's gonna make things a little bit easier for us. Go back, this is the button that you can always go back to home. The screen is very responsive, I like it. There's always this almost see-through button that gives you all the options, the main options, so you just touch anywhere else it disappears. The top one is to close all the apps. Obviously the back button is there if you want to adjust the brightness. It's like a tablet basically at this point, so it's really easy to use guys. It's user friendly. Middle button there opens all the apps that you got on this, so you got loads of stuff on there. I'm not going to go too much into it because like I say, I can spend an hour explaining about this stuff. This is your Android Auto connection there once you connected your phone. So there's a button on the side as well. Volume, going back, main screen, turn it off. What I was going to say straight away, steering wheel controls, they might not be working on yours. So what you have to do is go to General, and there is steering wheel settings. So press that, and there's all the controls that you can have. So obviously you got your buttons on your steering wheel, and what you have to do is press the button on the steering wheel. So I'm pressing the volume up at the moment. It comes up with the yellow message there. When it comes up with yellow message, you just press what you want it to do. So up, volume up, so just press that one, and as you can see I already set them up. Volume down, press that one, and then obviously I don't know if you want to change the station or whatever, then you select them. Once you have adjusted them all, press OK, and it saves it, and then your steering wheel control starts working, which as you can see there, that's me doing it on the steering wheel. So that's brilliant, you can adjust them to wherever you want it to be. Now moving back, so if you want to connect your phone guys, really easy, go to Bluetooth, and you'll have here the setting to connect your phone. So literally go into search, and it starts scanning. Obviously you need to connect your phone to it, so turn the Bluetooth on your phone as well. My one is, it's going to start scanning it now and hopefully find my phone. There you go, so I found my phone, so literally just going to connect it quickly. I do apologize for the reflection on the screen guys, I tried to get it as dark as possible so you can see. So it's connected to my phone right now. It might ask you for the password on the phone to connect, and that will be 4 zeros set up as standard. So as you can see, it come up on my phone now, it's asking for the password now. I'm going to put 4 zeros, and it should pair it now. There you go, it's connected now. So that's perfect, and if you want to, on your screen it comes up straight with the message, obviously to continue select Android Auto on your vehicle screen. So let's just go back, and if you go into the apps, CarLink 2.0, so now we're going to wait for it to connect. Obviously your Wi-Fi setting needs to be on your phone, so that should connect any second now. There you go, it's connected to it. Make sure you haven't got anything that got Wi-Fi around you, because you'll connect straight to that first, which is what happened with me. That's why it took a while, because it connected to my internet in the unit. So as you can see, that's all connected now. Now we have got Android Auto open here. The only reason the maps are not working is because I haven't put my location on my phone due to privacy settings. So yeah, it's all working. Like I said, you got the button there, the voice controls, everything's working. The map is there. Once I put my location on, it'll work. So that's all good. Yeah. If at any point you want to go back, obviously just press the main menu screen and it takes you back to that straight away. So like I said guys, really easy to use. There's lots of different settings they can go for. There's obviously audio adjustments that you can do, like a normal unit, depending on what else you got going on. You got gallery where you can have pictures. You got YouTube on here as well, so you can do a hotspot on your phone, and then obviously connect this to the hotspot, and you have Wi-Fi on here. So yeah, plenty of stuff going on. It's got separate function for the navigation system as well if you want. Play Store to download more apps if you want. So yeah, really easy to use. The sound on this is pretty good as well. Right guys, on the radio, obviously once you're on here you have to press search, press and hold. Once you're outside, obviously I'm in the unit, I haven't got a really good signal here, but it should catch some stations just to show obviously the sound. So you can change stations in your steering wheel or on there, save them up.
It's a classic choice, why not?
But the sound is spot on.
Okay, Rosie, here we go. This is for your mum, for Carol, for
so that's
crazy
all good.
chaotic Carol, shy.
The sound is pretty good, can't complain about it. I'm not going to play the music because obviously the copyrights on the YouTube unfortunately kicks off. But yeah, like I said, really easy to use. The unit is brilliant, the touchscreen is great, the quality of it is amazing. Later on I'll be making more videos where I'm going to be installing your reverse camera as well, so you can see how that works. And like I said, there's the settings, there's so much going on here guys that I can spend hours explaining about all of this stuff. But yeah, personally pretty happy with it. I'm going to be using it as well. Like I said, I have made the phone calls with this using the microphone on there, and people can hear me really well, so that's not an issue at all. Obviously don't forget to make sure that your control units are working after you unplug them, so the fan and everything else. Right guys, so here we are, the unit is in there and it's working. Like I said, I did have the unit before. I was driving the car, I used it for a while before I've done this video to make sure obviously the unit is good quality, because this is the first time I'm using this company, and this has been highly requested video on what aftermarket unit you can get for your MX-5 with everything already included. I will be doing another video apart for the reverse camera because I have got that. I just didn't want to fit in this video because they're going to make it too long. But yeah, the unit is really easy to use. The screen quality is spot on. The fitment is great, as you can see it fits on there, there's no gaps anywhere, and even gaps. The plastic quality is nice as well. Where you fit your control units for the heater system, that sits on there spot on as well. The only thing you'll struggle is putting obviously the side covers on. It's only because it's a new plastic, so it will go in and it will sit properly. You just have to push it a bit harder than you would on the old unit. But yeah, microphone is spot on without even the external one. If you want obviously the external, easy to fit. But I've used it driving and people can hear me properly, and I can hear them obviously very well. And yeah, really easy to use. Like I say, it's a tablet in the end of the day that you got in there. Android Auto is really quick, very responsive, and works really well once you obviously connect everything to it. I showed you how to do the steering wheel controls in case you have got them on your car. You just have to program them because they don't come pre-programmed. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The link will be in the description below for this unit. Got a discount code for you as well. Have a look on their website, they got loads of different units. And that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed the video, found it helpful, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for the reverse camera. Have a good day. Bye.